Do you see this face? Do you see this face? This face I'm making right now? You know why I'm making that face? I just got off the phone with my ex-wife. Literally, I think she is either she's possessed by the devil or she is the devil, and I'm thinking the latter. I literally think she's Lucifer reincarnated. Here, I don't know who I pissed off in my previous life. I have no idea, but it must have been somebody really important. Because whoever I pissed off put this person in my life. That is Satan. That is literally Satan reincarnated. God almighty. Like, this sucked the life right out of my body. Like, all life in my body is gone. It's fucking just gone. It's just over the, sucked completely out, floating to the heavens. All life. For those of you that have never gotten married, congratulations. You figured that one out. Don't ever do it. Unless you find a good wife, which I did the second time. Thank God. Where was, what, am I live? Yeah, I'm live. What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Vape at 5. I'm your host. I'm BlackCat. I'm getting caffeined up. I need to rock and roll. We're going to have a party today. You guys want to have a party? Hey, but you guys like to party? Okay, let's get this out of the way. So, I'm giving away a set of 4-core Don's Firecrackers, the DF44 coils, and 2 30 mils of Adore ELiquid. To enter that giveaway, you're going to go to Monday's episode. It is episode 167, 2 days ago. Today's Wednesday. And put in a number between 1 and 150. I'm going to pull that number at 5:10. So you have 8 minutes to go back and do that. Go back and do it. Come back to the show. I'm going to pull that number. Here's how we're going to go today. Wednesday is my review day. Wednesday is the day that I always do reviews. Now, I was going to review something that I didn't get for a review. I have 6 items coming right now that all need to be reviewed. So they're all in transit. I thought I was going to get a couple today, but I hate doing like not, I guess you call it out of the box reviews. Like, I don't like doing that. I like to actually use it and see some things about it that I like and dislike. And then at the end, instead of giving you like all the details specifically about I'll give you the details about the device, but ultimately at the end, I can say whether I like it or not. And those who vape like I do can say, well, if Scott doesn't like it, I probably won't like it either. You know what I mean? So that's the kind of review I like to give, a user experience more so than a review. And Wednesday is going to be the day that I always do a review, no matter what it is, whether we do, last week and a couple weeks ago, we did the Cow's Iron Swivel. We've done the wire rocks. We did the flat drill here, the flat drill insert. We've done the Warrior RDA. We've done the Ghoul or the Goblin RDA or Golem RDA. Sorry. So we've done a bunch of different RDAs and things like that. We did the GS1 RDA. So that's going to be what I'm going to do on Wednesday. Since I don't have an item to review today, we're going to do the drawing at 5:10. And then, honestly, I'm just going to build. I'm just going to build and I'll talk, but I have some stuff I have to build for some orders that are going out. I'm going to finish up by doing that. So I wanted to give you guys a heads up. That way, if you wanted to scoot after the giveaway, you're like, fuck it, I just don't, I got stuff to do. You're not really going to miss anything. So I'm not really, we'll bullshit and talk and stuff, but there's really not going to be much of a show other than just like the live chat, which is fun. You can do that, but that's pretty much it. So I just wanted to get that out of the way, kind of, not try to keep you around if we're not going to be doing anything, you know what I mean? But before we do that, I have something very special. Frank! Church! I got the knife out! Get 911! Hit the 9 and the 1, because who knows? When I get this fucking knife out, I can cut the shit out of myself. Alright, I got a package here from somebody who is extremely special to me. This is from Don at Adore ELiquid. This is something that was sent to me for a featured builder that we're going to do a week after next. This is a featured builder that I had promised to do. Like literally, it was like 4 months ago, but I never got the coils because they shipped from Australia and I never got them. So I finally got him. So I'm going to move him up to the front. He'll be the next feature. We're going to do next week is a door week, and then the following week we're going to do this gentleman. So without further ado, you're like, what's in the box, Scott? Hold on, I'm cutting the box. Be careful. Don't cut myself. I literally almost cut myself every time. I'm a fucking idiot. Oh. It's a bag inside the box. Anything else in there? Nope. Cut this open. Oh, lordy, lordy, looky here. How awesome is that? Let me get you a little picture. So, these coils are from Ado, who Ado is he's a builder on the Resistance crew from Australia. Fan-fucking-tastic builder. He has, honestly, Don sent me pictures of these, of his presentation. Some of the nicest presentation I've ever seen of coils. Here is a set of aliens. Hope I can get this in there. That's the front and then the back. Whoops, let me turn it right side up so you guys can see it there. That is the back 326 gauge aliens. Look how beautiful the presentation of that is. It's got those vacuum sealed tops here. Just absolutely gorgeous presentation. The card is so classy. Like that's such a, I don't know. It's just so classy. I really, really like that. And quite frankly, like I need to talk to him because I kind of want to imitate that. Like if I'm actually going to make coils for sale, start thinking about doing that, then this is exactly how I'd like to package them. So I have 3 sets of 3-core aliens. I have Don's coils. Don's coils are 326/36 stainless steel aliens. That's Don's coils there. He must have a really nice high-def printer. God, I wish my camera would focus. Well, it's not going to. Sorry, guys. I think it's a reflection off of the... Oh, I got a set of Staggertons. Absolutely beautiful here. Probably can't see them because it won't focus, so it doesn't matter. Set of Staggertons and a set of corrugated staple stagger fuse Claptons. How fucking awesome is that? So, I am going to be adding Ado to the list of featured builders. He will be featured 2 weeks from last Monday. Let me add him to the list, and then I will go through. Currently, I have several people sending right now. I have several people sending. So, Jubster's done. Manipulated Metals is done. Ado is going here. After that, I have Drip Kid New York, Colin, M. Turk, and then I have Nick Devine's going to be refeatured whenever he gets his over here. I know he's got a lot of coils he's building. So whenever he gets here, he'll get added to the list. I then have Elevator Guy, Vaping Elevator Guy is going to be featured. Team Canada is going to be featured. And who else? I have one more person. Gosh darn it. Let me look real quick. I have somebody who I'm really, really excited about, and I just can't. I blank on their name. If I can't think of their name right off the top of my head, you guys know, I have the worst time remembering. Modified Star. That's who we have. So we have 4 people sending and 4 people on the list. Now, we have a Shytots week in the middle of that as well. So Shytots week is going to be coming up in December. I believe it's the 2nd week in December. So that's what you have coming up for in the near future with the Vape at 5. So we have Adore week next week, Ado, Shytots week, then we got Drip Kid New York, and we'll just keep going right on down the line. Oh, I know who I forgot. I got God damn, I can't remember everybody's fucking names. I'm having a bad mind day. I'm telling you, my ex-wife just basically like destroyed my mind. Destroyed it. Like, it's talking to her, it's so awful. So awful. Oh my God. Coil Chief. I got Coil Chief as well. So I'm waiting for stuff from Coil Chief. So he is added to our list as well. So got plenty of featured builders lined up for you guys. We are going to have a fantastic time. Can't wait to feature all of them. How's everybody doing? What time is it? 5:10, right on the dot. All right, guys. So let me bring up Monday's episode. Let me pause this. All right. Let me bring up Monday's episode. How's everybody doing today? Everybody have a good day today? I hope so. My day was fantastic until I spoke to Lucifer. Once I spoke to Lucifer, my day got progressively worse. All right, so we're looking for featured builder, manipulated metals. Here we go. Let me just load this up here. So no more entries, guys. If you haven't entered yet, you're done. I think I got 63 entries, which might be the most we've ever had. Yeah, I got a bunch of people who... No, there's more than 63 now. Let me just see. We have 81 entries this week, guys. 81. That's fucking awesome, man. Thanks, everybody, for commenting and joining the giveaway. All right, so here we go. I'm going to do closest to the number without going over. Third pull will be the number. Random number generator. Numbers between 1 and 150. First number is 10. Second number is 7. That's kind of weird. Both low. And the third and winning number is 25. Closest to the number 25 without going over is our winner. Let's take a look. I got 21, Cheryl Carmichael. 21. 21. Did you enter Womb? Yeah, 111, okay. Did Easy didn't enter. 21. 21's my leader. 21 is 24, Blind J. 24, Blind J. Does anybody have 24? 23, Vape. Damn, Vape, you're close, brother. 24, Blind J. Does anybody have 24? 24, Fabian. All right, so I got two 24s. I don't see a 25. Let me just go back and verify. There's a lot of fucking entries. So, I believe we have a tie between Fabian and, let me grab a pen, and Blind J. So, what we're going to do, all right, so change this page. This is Manipulated Metals Week. Metals. And this is for the Adore giveaway. So, I got Fabian. And number's 25. Yep. All right. So, as always, what we're going to do is either one of them here, Blind J or Fabian, or either one of you here. Yeah, Modified Star is a fucking phenomenal builder, man. I'm so excited to get it to feature him. And M Turk, that's cool too. Coil Chiefs, fantastic. All the guys, Drip Kid New York, like I can't wait to introduce you guys. If you guys don't know a lot of these guys, I mean, everybody pretty much knows M Turk. But I'm going to see if I can get M Turk on. I don't know if I'll be able to, though. He said he's going to Europe, so I don't know how long that's going to last, but I'll try. I've had Mike on a show before. He's like, the fucking, like, you would never know that he's actually, like, you know, a famous builder. Like, you just wouldn't know. He's so fucking cool. All right. So, is Blind J or Blind J's here? All right. So, as you know, how this works, and Fabian, Fabian's here. So, Blind J and Fabian are here. All right, guys. Perfect. So, what I need from you two is a number between 1 and 20, okay? A number between 1 and 20. Closest to the number, I'm going to pick a number. Closest to the number wins. It doesn't matter if you go over, under, whatever. It does not matter. Closest to the number wins. A number between 1 and 20. Go. This is just for Fabian. What does it say? Read chat. What happened, Train? What did I miss, buddy? Oh. Thunderdome. I was close, 111. It's fucking freezing here too, Mike. What tick, Mike? It's fucking freezing here too, buddy. What happened? What did I miss? Okay, so we got numbers. So there's Fabian with 5. Blind J, I need a number, buddy. Between 1 and 20. Close to, okay, so 5 and 11. All right. Blind J and Fabian. Fab and BJ. All right. Pick a number between 1 and 20. First number is 17. This is going to be the third number, guys. Third number closest to the number wins. The number 10. And the winning number is the number 12. That is Blind J. Congratulations, Blind J. All right, buddy. Blind J, I believe I have your address already, but if you wouldn't mind, send me a message on Instagram, or you can email me at blackcatwhiteface1@gmail.com, and I will get that out to you on Saturday. You're going to get 2 30 mils of Adore ELiquid. I do have the new, the Passion. So if you want that, let me know, and I'll put it in there. Or if you have a specific one you want, I'll give you one, and then I'll just throw a random one in with it. So let me know. You know Adore's line, so just tell me exactly what you want. And I'll see if I have it, and I'll do my best to get you that one. Unless you want the PS Passion, which I have. I believe I have 2 left, because Don sent me 4, and I stole one. And I've been vaping it. Sorry. Because normally, like, I'm really weird about anything that people send me for prizes, and I've told you guys this. I don't use it. Like, I keep it, like, separate. I don't use it at all. And pretty much anything anybody sends me, I put into the prize thing. And I never, like, dip into my prizes, but my son likes the PS Passion, and so I took one 30 mil, and I've been vaping it, and I'll let him have the rest of it, so sue me. Sorry, Don knows that I told her. I was like, my son really likes the PS Passion. That's funny. All right, guys, so like I said, I'm just going to build. We'll talk a little bit. You guys are more than welcome to hang out. I'll let the stream go till 6. And we can talk about really whatever you guys want to. Whatever you guys want to talk about, we can talk about. Completely up to you. Saw on the YouTube today, I saw Batman was live today, and I got to watch a little bit of it. He was talking about like the FDA decision. He hadn't had a chance to talk with anybody about it yet because he's on the ship, or on the he was on his oil rig thing, and he was talking about that. So I watched a little bit of him, and pretty neat. I like watching Batman. Batman's a real. I really enjoy his reviews, and I'll tell you, his high definition is amazing. And I'll tell you who else's high definition is amazing is Vaping Legion. Not Legion. Legion Vapes. Not Vaping Legion. Not the gentlemen who do the show. But Legion Vapes. Kind of older gentleman, probably my age, a beard. His camera is fucking phenomenal. I sent him a message like, I want to find out how he does his setup. Because his up close is the best. It's like so crystal clear, and like you can see, like when I show you things when I'm down low and I try to show you guys something on like a mod or something, you can see it, but it's not great. His is perfect. It's fucking amazing. I don't know how he does it. And I also saw that like a lot of them are using white backgrounds, which I may switch to a white background for that because I use my build mat now, but I have like a shiny piece of white that reflects light really well, so I may start using that. See you, Clinton. Hey, Jen, I don't think he's Australian. I thought he was Australian too, but he sounds like he's American. Gentleman, he's probably my age. He's like, his background's like really subtle. It's like wood shelving. It's called like Legion Vapes. Legion. I don't think he's Australian though. I thought he was Australian. I thought he was foreign too, but I don't think he is. All right, so I need a piece of 26 for decor. And we're going to do, got to make some Don's firecrackers. I got to make some other stuff. So I'm just going to start ripping them out. I got to do a couple decors first. Then we'll start ripping them out. And then I'll be done with orders for the week. I did 2 sticks last night. Somebody wanted Sukas and Interlocking Aliens, which I don't know anybody who sells those. I think Nick might, but that's about it. Which I don't know if Nick's going to do that anymore, but Yeah, I was making those last night. That's what I think's fun about, like, if I don't, like, production build, if I just build, like, a little bit, like, I can make stuff like that, and it's not that big of a deal. And still sell them for, like, you know, I don't know, not that much. You know what I mean? Because you can't really buy that kind of stuff. We're all foreign. Right? You know what? Hey, Dustin, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Yeah, I saw that, Dustin. They're going to ban menthol cigarettes. Yeah, I saw that. They sure are. It'll, pretty crazy, man. Whew, I'll tell you, I don't know what's going to happen, guys. I really, really don't. And, I don't really want to get into it. You know, I think I said what I said the other day on the live I did. God, that was last week. That you know, I just hope they're done with us. I hope that they do their bullshit statistics, and I hope the bullshit statistics that they decide to publish support that they've made major, you know, gains in stopping vaping or whatever in teens, and I hope they just leave us alone. I really do. But I'm afraid it'll never stop, because with the popularity of vaping, you know, companies are losing money, and as long as companies are losing money, it's never going to stop. It's never going to stop till they get it down to till they can get as many people back to smoking as possible. Now, getting rid of menthol cigarettes is a huge hit on tobacco. Not so much on us, but a huge hit on tobacco. But I guess I'm just under the, I mean, I hate to say this, and my way of thinking is, where is my 36? Stand by 1 second, guys. Where's my, did I put it down here? Oh. There it is. My way of thinking is nobody, like, how can somebody tell you you don't have a right to smoke a menthol cigarette? Like, I just don't understand how that an entity can tell you that. That doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, it just seems preposterous to me that an adult who is law-abiding, you know, and pays their taxes isn't allowed to smoke a menthol cigarette. It just seems like an overstretch, and I don't, you know, if the information regarding the dangers of cigarettes were not available and it was being suppressed, that's criminal, right? We should have the right to know what they can do to us health-wise. But for a person of sound mind and body to make a decision to smoke a menthol cigarette, who am I to tell them they can't do that? You know, I mean, there's already rules in place that, you know, stop minors from doing it. You can't buy it unless you're over 18. Stop you from doing it in public locations. You know, you can't smoke anywhere. You really can't. So, it just seems so odd to me. Right, Dustin. Right. Right. If you want to smoke, whatever, you know. I mean, we already have laws about narcotics, that you can't smoke narcotics, and I get that. And I won't even argue that. I'm not even, like, that far out. Like, where I would say, well, you should be able to smoke anything you want. Well, no, you shouldn't. You know? But tobacco? I mean, as long as you are willing to accept the consequences of it, I mean, they really should stay out of it, quite frankly. Hey, Jennifer. Oh, there'll be no menthol e-juice either. Yeah, they'll get rid of that too. Yeah. Yeah. I would assume. The cover doesn't. That's right, man. Hey, Eddie. All right, M16. Right on, Eddie. I got you, brother. What in God's name did I just do? Not paying attention. I just like clapped it over myself for like literally like probably 30 seconds. Just sitting there not paying attention. It's all right. Oh, I made a really nice clapton now. Looks really nice. Right over the other one. Now, what I should do is cut this and just use it. Here. See how much I got. All right, let me see how much I got. What I should do is just cut it because it's not going to lay right. Well, I probably can force it to lay right, but let's see how much I got. That is 13 inches. That's plenty. So let's cut it if I don't knock everything over first. And then let's get rid of all this stuff I clapped in. Now, if you ever do that, you can actually see, you'll see the, in the wire, you'll see these little like indents, and that's how you know you've already, like if you pulled it off, you'll know that you need to get rid of it. And also you'll see how it hangs there, how fucked up it is. Like that's not usable wire. So let's throw that away. And I was going to make an entire stick of decor and then just use it when I need it, but that's all right. Feels pretty loose. Let me just give it a reverse it. All right, that should be plenty for a set. Set that over here. All right, let's dress up a 4-core real quick, and then I'll clapton it. And then I gotta make, I don't know what else I'm gonna make. I gotta make some other stuff too. I can't remember. Let me check my messages. I know that I have I have 2 more people for next week that wanted the care package. So here's what I'm thinking about. I've been thinking about this. Creating a so you heard about the what happened in the group yesterday with somebody's posting pictures of those terrible build, the coils the guy sent to him. So I was thinking about creating a list of builders that we could reference, or that people could reference. So I think it'd be a good idea. I just need to get a list of everybody who wants to sell coils, and then you know, like people we know, like Freddie, Clean as Fuck Coils, or Yeti, like people we know, Nick, you know, that we can add to the list. And then other people who we know we can add to that list. So if somebody wants to buy coils and they're a member of the Facebook group, then they can just go to that list and find somebody that you know you're going to get good shit from. If you can't do that, then you shouldn't be selling coils. You know, I don't go work on cars. I don't know how to work on cars, right? So I don't go and volunteer for a job to go work on somebody's car. You know what I mean? It's the same fucking principle. Oh, I'm losing connection. Hold on, let me change my. God damn it! Is it dropping? Oh, okay. I gotta change connection. What are you doing? Good to see you. I didn't say hi to everybody. How's everybody doing? Thanks for joining today, guys. I appreciate it. Digital, how you doing? Tony Berry. Anybody I missed or didn't say hi to, I'm very happy you are here. You are fantastic. All right, get that off of here. It's another thing about KP Wire. God, I had another person who ordered, and I can't remember who it was, but they wanted a bunch of mouth-to-lung builds. I'm trying to think of who that was. It wasn't on was it on Instagram? Somebody had messaged me. Blind J. Gotcha. All right, Rick. Tony, was it Tony Berry? No, Mr. Pebble, got him. Got him. God dang it, I forget who it was. Somebody had messaged me. Maybe it was an email. Let me see. Let me find out who it was, because I got to add them to my list. Search. Here it is. I got it. All right. This is, got it. So this is my brother, Samuel. You don't know Samuel. Samuel's awesome. Let me add him to the list. People who's getting, he wants a, Kim, Samuel. They'll be, so I got next week. And Jane. All right. Got to keep track of that. That's my way of keeping track of it, is writing it on a piece of paper and throwing it to the side, which is terrible. I'm actually fairly organized, which is kind of weird, but you wouldn't think I am. Like, I've never used an organizer or anything. I just kind of try to keep everything somewhat organized in a weird way. All right. Take these two. That's way more than enough. And bend that here. This one. Pull this out a little bit. Wife and I watched a really good movie last night on Netflix. Called I believe it's called Into the Forest. It's about if the United States was hit with like a power loss, like a major, like where the power went out for like an extended amount of time, and these two girls, I recognized them. I'd seen them in other movies before, but I can't remember their names. Young girls, I don't know how, probably in their 20s, but they were the main actors in the movie, and they basically had to like survive after an apocalyptic type thing. It was actually really interesting. Hey, Charlie. That Scott is what he called the mind of an addict. I don't know. My mind forgetting things? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's alcohol brain, man. I'll tell you. You know, and I'm lucky I stopped it when I did. So for those of you who don't know, like I'm a recovering addict. I think most of you guys know that. I'm pretty open about it. But I have an issue with my short-term memory. It's not really short-term memory. What it is, it's message recall. So if I think of something and I try to recall it, I can't. I can't get it. Like it's something I should know. If I fuck up and I can't think of it right off the top, then I can't think of it. And if I try to think of it, I get frustrated. So I just don't. But like a lot of times on this show, you'll notice I do that. Like I'll say, well, yeah, I have this person sending, and then I won't remember exactly who it is right off the top of my head. And instead of being able to recall that information, I can't do it. My brain doesn't do that anymore. And that's ultimately that's what happened. 30 years of alcoholism. That's what it did to my brain. And anybody who's been around a long-term alcoholic, like I got off lucky. I really did. Because if you've ever been around somebody who has what's called wet brain, or it's really, the real name of it is alcohol-induced dementia. And it's awful. It's awful. It takes a young man, 50, 55 years old man, woman, and basically you're like a fucking kid. Your fucking brain's fucked up. Man, and that's where I was going. I mean, probably had 10 more years and I would have been right there. If I would have lived 10 more years, I probably wouldn't have. All right, get these on here. Yeah, I have to get the name of that movie. I can't remember the damn name of it off the top of my head. But it's pretty good. Had God, what's her name? I think her name's Ellen Page. If you guys know her, Ellen Page. She was in a movie I saw a while ago. It was a pretty good movie. And her and the girl from The Wrestler. If you remember Mickey Rourke's daughter in The Wrestler, she's also on the TV show that's on HBO. They were the two main stars, and they were really fucking good. They're both good actors. They were really good. And yeah, it's basically about like their father, you know, they're out in the middle of the woods and they're trying to like survive out in this cabin, and not really a cabin, it's more like a cabin house. And their father dies accidentally, and they have to like live on their own, like basically in an apocalyptic type world. But the way that they do that, the way that they show the apocalypse isn't that they come right out and tell you. They just basically don't have power. And then people start realizing the power's not coming back on. It's pretty cool. It's kind of like how it would be if it really happened. Like, you know, you're just teetering on that, like, you know, everybody losing their fucking minds and then people still having hope that it's going to come back, but it never does. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Kathy Ireland. No, is that Kathy Ireland? Kathy Ireland, the model from the 80s? Still like random people in there. Is it her now? You guys are funny. Thanks, Tony. Appreciate it, man. Yeah. Absolutely, bro. Hell yeah. I'll tell you, man. It's the only way to be. Even like the repercussions of stuff that I did. I mean, you know, the conversation I was having with my ex, you know, was about, you know, about stuff that had happened when I was drinking. And, you know, you can't get away from that stuff. You know what I mean? It never goes away. You got to deal with it. That's what sucks about, you know, and through recovery, you learn how to deal with it. You know, you learn how to deal with it and not drink or not use. And, you know, for somebody who's not an addict, you don't understand that. But for somebody who is, it's hard. It's fucking hard. Because it's like, I had somebody tell me, you know, it's very matter-of-factly. You know, there's something that I can do that works. You know what I mean? It's short-term, but it works. Works really fucking good. And I'm really good at it. And to not do it when you know you're, like, having issues, it's hard. It's hard. That's why, you know, see a lot of people relapse. But you have to have, hey, Bubbly, how you doing, man? Yeah, they got a new Bonza coming out, I heard. Is it a Bonza mod? Is they making a Bonza mod? Charlie? No. No, she's not a very nice person. And I wasn't either when I was drinking. I was mean, liar, manipulator. I was awful. But that's what we do, you know. The problem is I've forgiven myself for all that, and she hasn't at all. I don't expect her to. That's one thing you learn in recovery, too. Is not everybody's going to forgive you. You know, that's just the way it is. They shouldn't have to. You know what I mean? That's what I have to do is that's the hard part of the conversation for me is because I have to be like, you know, I can't, what do I say? Yeah. Get over it. No, I can't say that. She has a right to be upset. Yeah. Bonza mech and the Bonza 1.5. Okay. I like the Bonza. Yeah, I like that RDA. I think I'm gonna get the Rebirth. I don't have any Mike Vapes RDAs, but I've been hearing a lot of really great things about the Rebirth. I watched Rip Trippers and he showed it leaking and shit. I gotta get that tight. Hold on 1 second here. We're gonna have to get that together. That'll work. Is it centered? Nope. There we go. Tell you, I'm a spoiled bitch when it comes to build stuff. I've got like all the nice build stuff. Somebody's telling me the other day, like, you're fucking spoiled. You have everything. I'm like, I know. Isn't it awful? It's like, I got, you know, like awesome swivel systems, drill inserts. I got chuck inserts, everything. Tell you, man, I'm spoiled. As my wife would say, I am a spoiled bitch. All right, let's wrap this on here and I'll run down. Hey, Tracy. You won one? What'd you win, Tracy? What'd you win, honey? I don't know what you won. Won a Rebirth. You won a Rebirth, didn't you? You won a Rebirth. Yeah, I remember that on the show. I think I remember seeing that. I remember somebody winning. I couldn't remember who won, but yeah, I won. You know, Mike's. I won something from Mike, the Proton kit, and I gave it to my son. But yeah, he sent it out to me. I mean, it's just a class act. Sent it like it was literally. I won it, and it was here. I messaged him on Friday that I won, and he had it there by like Monday. Like I was like, what a fucking class act. All right, get this laying a little better. I'm getting a really nice mohawk on it right now. We are gonna flatten that out, stretch this just a bit, and finish it up. All right, get that nice and straight. Fucking stainless steel is so pretty when it lays right. You know something I never mentioned is my my Addy stand that I got from Kim and Merlin. So I use it in all my reviews. It's fucking beautiful, man. Do you guys remember this when I got that? The Addy stand from Merlin and Kim. They make all kinds of stuff now. And I just saw Joey say something I never mentioned. I really should. They make all kinds of stuff, and they're fucking fantastic people. So supportive of the community. It's amazing. It's so awesome. Kim got into building, and now Kim is on the, she's in the Resistance Crew boot camp. Which, I mean, I'm like the Resistance Crew's biggest fan. And they're so good for the community, all those guys are. Got the first one done. I'm gonna finish up this decor. I think I got enough. And I'll tell you, using the flat drill chuck insert keeps everything so nice and tight and straight. It's like, it really, I'm telling you, it makes building a lot easier. And I never used inserts. Like I did it for a little bit, but I stopped using them just because I thought they're kind of a pain in the ass. This one though, I'm telling you, if I'm using it, you know it must be good because I do not use inserts. I think Veronica's home. Good. All right, I don't have much decor left, so I'm going to have to... Hopefully I got enough for two. I never have enough decor. I got plenty of decor. All right, let's see if I can, how far I can get. I might be able to finish this stick out. Let's go ahead and just finish it out. All right. That's it. Let's see how much I got. Put that here. Cut that here. 9 inches. Almost enough for 3. Fuck. Like literally like a ½ inch short. Yeah, about a ½ inch. So I only need a 3 1/4 for each one. All right. So if I cut, let me just, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut off any of the part that doesn't look so great. Well, it all looks pretty good actually. Fuck it. We're just going to use the whole thing. So 3 1/4. There. And cut another one off the same size. All right, there's my 2. Now I got a bunch of coils I got to wrap, and then here's my leftover, which is not good for anything, but it's like a basically like almost a 3-inch piece that I can't really use. All right, let me put this back in my box. This little alt runner box, the Squonk Mod, Luna Squonk Mod, is perfect for squonk bottles and shit. I just like throw all my stuff in there, keep it to the side. And I got these 2 sticks of, one is, so let's wrap these and I'll cut the other one so I can get these all separated. And then we're going to box them up. Move them out of the way. You like those, Spring? I'm glad you like them, hon. Yeah, I'm good at making Frailians. I'm really good at making. I'm really good at making. So I don't want to brag, but there's certain things I'm really good at making, like interlocks. I'm really good at fucking making interlocks. I'm really good at making sukas. I'm really good at making aliens, and I'm really good at making Frailians. Yeah, pretty much anything with the skill builds. You know, I'm not good at making staggers. I hate them. It's just, I think if I put more time into it and like actually practiced, I'd probably be pretty decent. But I just don't have the patience for it. I don't have the patience. I can't see it, and that's what really turned me off on it, was doing staggers. I can't fucking see it. I try and try and try, and I remember when I first was able to see 40 gauge under about 15 mag, so I can only see a little bit at a time. And I went to 42 gauge because I was progressing up, so I wanted to go to 42 gauge, and that's where I stopped. I couldn't see it. I literally tried everything to see it. I could not see it. So I could do like a force fuse with like 44, just where you just go down the groove. But as far as staggers go, I can't. Like you see guys do, like Mindforge did a 46 pitchfork. It's fucking crazy. You can't see it. I don't know how he did it. He's got like one of those big lamps he showed me. Scott Sylvester asked, that's right, Eric. It's my show. Shytots is like totally like taking me out here. Let's move this down here. Oh, Lord. Little. There we go. Move that. Whoops. What's that? I want Shytots. There we go. Move that. Over here. Let's move that so you guys can see me. You know. Gotta be able to see me. All right, 4 wrap. 2, 3, 4. I could have easily got a 5 wrap. I should have cut it shorter. I didn't need all that extra, so I'm cutting. Damn it, that was dumb. There's 1. I could have got 3 out of that stick easily. Fucking dumb. Four. Cut that there. All right, there's those 2. So let's start bagging. Let me start boxing these up. And I need... Whoa, what am I caught on? I need 3 stickers. My pen. Where's my good pen at? I have my good pen over. No. Ugh. Hi, Rachel. How you doing? Fralians are very... interlocking Fralians are even better. Square wire is even better than Fralians, my opinion. But, yeah. So these are... All right. Don's Firecrackers, stainless steel. These in here. So I have, if you want to order a BlackCat care package, let me know and I will get you on the list. Right now, I might be able to get you done next week. Well, I will. I don't know if I will. I have to talk to somebody first to see if they still want to. All right. These are... I got interlocks and... interlocks and Suka. That's my Suka. Here's my interlocks. So, these, I got 8 inches here. We'll just cut it at 4. Right. I got a little divot right there at my 4-inch mark, so I'll just cut it right there. All right. Let's wrap these bad boys up. These interlocks, man. I need to do an interlock 4-core square wire, I think. I think I'm going to do that. We'll try that next. These interlocks are fantastic vape. 4, 5. All right. 5 wrap. One. Hey Juan, how you doing, man? Eric, how you doing, buddy? Spring, how are you? All right. Care package, Jeff. Yeah, the BlackCat care package. You just got to contact me if you want to order one. I will give you the details and what you can do to order one, and I will put you on the list. All right, that is Fralian. So let's write these down. These are interlocks. And of course, I lost my pen. Where did I put my pen? Did you guys say it? Where I put it? Oh, it's right over here. And oh shit, don't drop those. It's the worst because I can't see under my desk because there's no light. So like if I drop a coil, like searching under there, oh, it's a pain in my ass. Plus, oh, I just can't stand to get dirty. See, these are those are for the giveaway. Okay, put stickers. Let's put these up here. All right, and then I got a set of Sukas. Alien Sukas, actually. All Nichrome 80. Let's wrap these up. These are a little, you got to be a little bit more cautious wrapping these if you ever try. Drop even a BlackCat Wanda coil. Hope you're enjoying it, Charlie. Well, those were made with love, my brother. I'll tell you, every coil I make, I try to make it with love, man. What I mean by that is I try to make it as best as I possibly can, and with no mistakes on it for you guys, so that when you vape it, you get a really, really good vaping experience. Because I'm telling you, vaping really good coils will make or break it, man. I feel, and getting like really, really good, getting really nice coils by somebody who knows what they're doing can really improve your experience. So I try to live up to that and try to give everybody a nice vape. You know, I hear like guys talking, like reviewers and stuff, and they're like, yeah, we got some Fused Claptons in here. I'm just like, oh, you poor bastards. Like, yeah, we got, you know, some Fused Claptons from this company or that or company. I'm like, damn, you guys don't even know what it's like to vape. Like, I mean, I'm sure they do, but like really good coils. Like, I mean, Fused Claptons are great coils. Don't get me wrong. I don't mean it like that, because Fused Claptons, quite frankly, are fucking awesome vape. A good set of Fused Claptons are a fantastic vape. But like when people are like, yeah, you know, they get the coil companies or whatever, they don't make their own coils, and they're like, yeah, I got this coil company. I'm like, damn, like that sucks. All right, those are Sukas. And 80. All right. What time is it? 59. Dude, I'm always right on time, man. Good-hearted woman in love with a good time and man. Spring is asking you about an infomercial. Don't miss out. I'm doing an infomercial. I'm just saying, yeah, if you want to order stuff. What does Spring say? Scott, would you be okay if I show my BlackCat White Face Care Package? No, you can show it. Of course you can. Yeah, it's yours. You can do whatever you want. Absolutely. Yeah, I don't care. Absolutely. You're seeing behind the scenes of me actually filling orders. Normally, I'd just be sitting here jamming some hillbilly radio music or some heavy metal or some R&B or some hip-hop. But now you got me talking to you. All right, that is done. What are these? Is this a blem set? They don't look like fucking blems. I don't have them labeled. Oh, they are blems. Okay, that's a blem set. Right, blem on it. Blem sets typically get thrown in. I just throw them in with people. Unless I need them to vape. These are blem. 4-core. 4-core. Don's Firecracker. Put those. I don't, how I identify those is I don't put a sticker on the front of them, fronting them out. that you know it's a blem set. But, or better yet, I'll write blem real big inside. Sometimes it's hard to find. Like that one, it wasn't easy to see it. Like I had to actually look to find the blem on it. It wasn't that bad. All right, guys. Well, hey, thanks everybody for tuning in. I hope you had a nice, relaxing time. I know I did. I needed that after my conversation before I got on here. My God. Needed to have a little bit of peace and quiet before I lost my freaking mind. Package that up. Hey, Smurf. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Tim, how you doing? Cooper, what's up, man? I love some hillbilly music. Me too, Coop. Yeah. Tyler Childers is who I'm really into now. And I got a couple I'm really into. I like Cody Jenks, which he's more mainstream. Who's the God? What's his damn name? Here I go with the names again. I can't remember. Let me get you. Where's my mod? If I can find my list here. I always said I'd never be the old person with the phone, and I so am. Like, looking through it, like, where's that at? I can't find it. Like, that guy, that's me now. I can't fucking find anything on my phone. Arlo. Arlo's the other guy. Listen, Arlo. Oh shoot, let me look it up. I think it's Arlo McKinley. Does that sound right? I'm big into him now. Yeah, Arlo McKinley. I listen to a lot of him. And if you looked at my YouTube playlist here, it's pretty crazy. Like I'll read you like how fucking crazy I am with music. If I have my playlist, I'll see here. My mix. All right, so here's my mix.
There's nothing more thrilling.
Greta Van Fleet, which I've been just starting to listen to them. Coulter Wall, if you ever listen to him. Tyler Childress. Midnight Oil. Chris Knight. Pete Yorn. Johnny Cash. Whiskey Myers. Dirt Nasty. You ever listen to Dirt Nasty? He's funny as shit. Dirt Nasty is Simon Rex from YouTube, from the MTV. Remember him? He's funny as fuck. He's funny. Ben Harper. Machine Gun Kelly. I was listening to his song on about Eminem. Lee Fields. You ever listen to Lee Fields? You like R&B? Like a really good R&B artist? Or like a legit R&B artist? Listen to Lee Fields. Or Charles Bradley. Those two. Charles Bradley, they're legit. Charles Bradley died. And the funny thing is, like, you guys probably don't know who he is. Charles Bradley's a R&B, just a fantastic voice, man. CB. Lady Killer. But he died, and then after he died, his family must have started selling the rights to his songs, because I keep hearing him like in shopping malls and stores now, and I'm like, I never heard him before, and like, I mean, listen, this is fucking Charles Bradley. Like, Sturgill Simpson, I listen to a lot of. Uncle Lucius, listen to him. Yeah, Johnny Cash is good. My mom was in love with Johnny Cash. Yeah, she thought Johnny Cash, he's an ugly fucker. She thought he was so handsome. Just, tall and lean. Women like them guys. Not as portly guys, All right, guys, it's after 6. I'm going to head up. Let's do a band. Sounds like Led Zeppelin. Yeah, so you know who Greta Van Fleet is. And that's what sparked the curiosity of me, Church, listening to him. I had saw a news show, and they showed Greta Van Fleet, and I was like taken back by him, because the guy sounds like Robert Plant. If you like Led Zeppelin, I mean, I love Led Zeppelin. I think Led Zeppelin's fantastic music. I like a lot of like a lot of those like Muddy Waters influence and Robert Johnson, like that type of guitar and that blues sound. And Led Zeppelin's like the king of that. I mean, one of the best bands ever. And but Greta Van Fleet, the guy sounds just like fucking Robert Plant. And the thing about that band that it's a mix of different bands. Like I think the guitar player sounds like Angus Young a little bit, but they have a really good drummer, and that's the thing I take away from that band. Their drummer is really good, and a drummer can make a band. Like I'll give you an example of what a drummer can do for a band. If you ever listen to early Nirvana, if you like Nirvana, go grab Insecticide and listen to that, and the album before that, and then listen to it when Dave Grohl came in and it changed the sound, and they sounded so much better. Of course, the engineering was better on Nevermind than it was on the previous albums as well, but like Dave Grohl changed that band. Like a good drummer can change your band and make you so much better, and that's what I'm with them. And obviously Led Zeppelin, John Bonham, a fucking fantastic drummer, but their drummer is really good. Yeah, even Church says they're okay. I mean, I'm the same way. I think they're okay. I mean, they sound like Led Zeppelin. You know what I mean? Like Eagles. I didn't. You know what? I didn't like the Eagles. I kind of got burnt out on the Eagles spring, but I watched a documentary on Netflix. It was a 6-hour documentary on the Eagles, and I started liking them again. And I started listening to Hotel California again. Like I got really sick of that song, but now I listen to it and I really enjoy it. I really enjoy that song. I like the dueling guitars at the end, and it's just a good song. And I started getting back into them. I don't like Joe. No, I don't like Joe Bonamassa, whatever. Nah, I'm not a fan. I know who he is. Yeah, I know who he is, but I just never. But if you listen to Greta Van Fleet, like I listen to him on my Alexa, And so all you don't see them, you know, because if you see them, they're a bunch of kids. They're like 18 years old. And, I mean, they got the rock star look, I guess, for what that is, you know, slender and long hair and shit. But they don't look like, you know, when I look at, like, I want to see Led Zeppelin. I want to see, like, Robert Plant, you know what I mean? So when you listen to them without seeing them, it's pretty fun. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool to listen to if you don't see them, because it does sound like, it sounds like a new Led Zeppelin album. Not a good one. It'd be like a decent Led Zeppelin album. It wouldn't be a good Led Zeppelin album, but it'd be a decent one, I guess. A couple of the songs are catchy. I love ZZ Top. Billy Gibbons. I like Billy Gibbons a lot. Yeah, Peterson Terrace, sure. You know, I made out to a lot of Chicago when I was in high school. I think we all did. If you're in my age group, you've made out to a Chicago song. Or got broken up with over a Chicago song, one of the two. Maybe both. I think I've done both. Blow up your Alexa. Government's watching me, bubbly. Yeah, he does. Robert Plant looks bad. On smoking all them fucking cigarettes, man. Yeah, I could talk music. I love music. I love music. All kinds of music. Yeah, Leonard Skinner. I like Leonard Skinner. Sure. Yeah. AC/DC and the Bee Gees. I like the Bee Gees. I don't care. I fucking like the Bee Gees. I'll say this. So I'm really into movies, and I'm really into music, and those are like the two things I grew up on, and I've never like lost my passion for either one. And I feel like I'm a pretty good judge of a movie. Like I feel like my opinion like it is probably pretty decent when it comes to movies. But I think Saturday Night Fever is one of the best movies ever made. I really do. And it's just, I don't know, it's just a great movie. It really is. It just checks all the boxes for me. It's just a great movie. And, you know, watching it now, it's so dated. It's so dated. And it was even dated in the 80s, believe it or not, because that movie came out, I think, like 76, 77, like right around the time Star Wars did. Maybe a little early. I think it was like 78 it came out. But it's dated. And even in the 80s, it was dated. You know, like how it was shot. It was almost shot like a TV movie. It wasn't really shot like a motion picture. Like a lot of the cuts and the scene cuts and things like that. But I think that movie's so great. I just think it's so fucking good. I can still watch it like today, and the music in it, I don't care. The music in it, you can make fun of, you know, I'm not a disco guy. You can make fun of disco all you want, but your foot will be tapping when you're fucking watching it because the music is fantastic. I mean, just a great soundtrack. Same with Grease. You know, I'm sticking with John Travolta theme here, obviously, but like same with Grease. Like all the music's fucking fantastic. I mean, Grease is just great. What a great movie. And Grease is another one that's dated, but you can fucking watch it right now and still like it. You know, it's still good. The fucking music in Grease is so fucking good. Had your appendix out, yeah. Yeah, I never saw it in the theater because I was too young. I never saw it in the theater. And that was another thing that made it really, really great for me was Saturday Night Fever came out around the time that Home Box Office or HBO came out. And HBO was the first movie station, you know, that just played movies. And you had to pay for it to get it. And like back in the day, it was like $20 a month. And that was a lot of money, man. A lot of fucking money back then. So to get it, like, well, my parents wouldn't get it because it was cost too much. But my buddy was allowed to watch our movies, and I wasn't. When I was like, I don't know, 10, 11. And I went over to his house, and we watched Saturday Night Fever, and I thought it was like the coolest thing ever. And that plays into the part. We got pizza, and I watched Saturday Night Fever, and I thought I was like the coolest kid ever, man. You know, so that like leaves its mark. So watching it brings back that like how awesome that was. No roosters. Wife is cooking. I don't know what she's making. We're eating in. I think I told you guys we're eating in because we got Christmas coming. I got like fucking a gaggle of grandkids and a gaggle of kids I gotta buy for. Good music never goes out of fashion. That's for goddamn sure. He used to bartend at a disco bar. Blossom Deary. Send me that, Nick, so I remember. Message me with that. I'll watch it. I dance my ass off. I'm a fucking awful dancer. I'm an awful dancer. Like one time, oh man, here's a story. I got one story and I gotta fucking go. So like this is about 15 years ago. I worked for a company, a big ass company, and we had this this retreat. Well, it was a retreat for everybody who worked there. There's about like 150 people there. And before we went on this retreat, they passed out these surveys. And the surveys had all these questions, like, and of course, like me answering these questions, I'm like, you know, being stupid because I like, no, God knows I wouldn't take it seriously. Well, it asked, what is your special talent? And I put on there, I was like, I'm a really good dancer. I'm not a really good dancer, but that's what I put as my answer. So we're at this fucking retreat, and there's literally like 150 people I work with there, and we're all sitting around this thing, and, you know, I was in recovery at the time. I was in recovery, so I wasn't drinking, but everybody else was. And they're like, well, we got a special treat for you. We have somebody here that we'd like to bring up on stage who claims that they're the best dancer on earth. Because I think that's what I put. I'm like, I'm a great dancer. I'm the best dancer on earth. So they called me up in front of everybody. I had to dance, and I was awful. I was awful. So I just danced. They played some music. I fucking danced. It was terrible. I think people were actually booing me. I think people were booing me. It's a brutal crowd. It's in New York, so it's like a bunch of New Yorkers. And it's like, who the fuck is this guy? Why are you doing that? I was like, if I'd have been drunk, I probably would have danced a lot better. Yeah. What's up, Freddie? Yeah, they called me up in front of everybody. I stay up there. On stage. Yeah. It's like I could get out of it because the guy holding the mic who was emceeing it was like my boss's boss's boss. So like I couldn't get out of it. I was fucked. I was, you know, when they were like, we got this guy who knows really how to dance, I was like, uh-oh. I think they're talking about me. I was like, I want to go to the bathroom. I was like looking for the bathroom. Get out of there. But my buddy was sitting there, like one of my really good friends I worked with. He like, as soon as they said my name, he's like, you. I was like, oh, fuck no. Fuck no. I got to go. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out today. I really appreciate it. Love you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Tonight, you got Golf Tee Vapes at 10:30, and you got the Heavy Metal Vapor on at, I believe, 9 with Johnny Drips on, I believe, at 9. So I'll see you guys in the chat of that, and we'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow on the Vape at 5, I'm going to try to do a Zoom room, so I'll see if I can get the Zoom room tomorrow. Get that set up. And we'll have everybody come on. So I'll see if I can get it set up. I'll let you know. All right, guys. Love you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow on the Vape at 5. Guys, have a fantastic night. If you're in recovery, stay strong. I promise I will too. Let me do the exit.